You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities, and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dini Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Yo, what is going on? And welcome to another awesome episode of Vigilantes Radio. I'm your host, dini-mussolini, and right now there's over 28,000 of you guys on our phone lines, in the chat room, using Google Hangouts or Skype. All the plugins that I use to run these live episodes, you guys are filling them up, and I, for one, appreciate that greatly. We have a very special guest, so you definitely want to stick around for that. So what you know about responsibility? You cannot attempt to avoid responsibility, but it will not avoid you. Every action has consequences, and therefore responsibility is not an option. Even if you ignore your responsibility, you will still be subject to its inescapable influence. The avoidable fact is you are responsible for you. Trying to pretend that it isn't so only makes it worse. There is no substitute for responsibility. No amount of money, power, knowledge, skill, or technology can dispel the ultimate necessity of acting responsible. Though you cannot avoid responsibility, you do, however, have a choice. You can ignore responsibility, thereby causing most of your consequences to be undesirable, or you can choose to willingly accept responsibility for your life, to let that responsibility guide your actions, and by doing so, positively mold your life as you would like it to be. The choice is yours, guys. Act like the responsibility is yours, because ultimately it is. Take that from me, dini-mussolini. That is my word, and word is bond.
You're live in the mix. Let's get this started.
Yo, hello and welcome to another awesome episode of Inside the Music, or Inside the Book, Inside the Business, where we dive into the minds of the people who create marvelous things. It feels so good to be back with you guys once again. So one time for my people who are indigos, crystalline, or starseeds, or for my Vigilantes audience family, and 2 times for my people who are vegetarian or vegans. If you're like me, we are averaging over 37,000 live listeners, and we've been at this for 4 solid years. I appreciate all you guys who've been rocking with the kid on this journey, and we are still evolving, baby. It is all because of you, most definitely. We are the people who have dedicated their lives to music, spirituality, business, literature, art, movies, and research in every aspect, and we want to allow you an opportunity to tell your story. Man, we've had celebrities on our show, from Grammy Award winning artists to nominees to actors, comedians, CEOs, technology geniuses, visual artists, from authors to professors and aliens, or people who think they're aliens. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Come on our show and talk to me. So check it out. To book an interview or just to share a real cool story, email me at vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com, and that's V as in Victor. I'm passionate about what I do, just as passionate about what you do, and together Yes, together we can get your voice heard by the people who should hear it. So let's create something incredible. You know the number to dial, 701-801-9813. Text that number to your buddy right now and tell them to tune in to connect with us or our guests, or you can hop in the mix directly from our website, onlyonemediagroup.com. Right from the homepage, you can slap that go live button and you'll be right here live in the mix and in the chat room with all of us. Feel free to shoot over some questions to ask our guests while they are here, but only as time permits. Sometimes my guests and I talk entirely too much and we take up the entire hour. And as always, all episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/onlyonemediagroup, iTunes, YouTube, or any app from the Google Play or iTunes Store, or over at our website. And that goes for every single episode that we ever aired.
All right, guys. Tonight's interview is the Eway Interview, and again, I'm your host, dini-mussolini. Our interviews go beyond the music and into the minds of the artists or bands that create it. From researching our guests, relentlessly mining for details, and listening to everything that we can, our interviews are designed to bring out the best answers possible through provoking questions that have real substance. And with that, let's welcome Eway to our show. Hey, man, you're now live in the mix with all of us. How's it going?
Man, what's up, man? Thanks for having me, man.
Most definitely, man, most definitely. How are you doing?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Just enjoying the day, man. Just got out the studio recording. Just enjoying the day. Normal day for me.
Yes, sir. All right, man. So, let's jump right on in and dive deep into this interview. So, Eway, man, what drives you to write and perform your music?
Just the love I have for it, you know. Like, that's my gym. Yeah. Like, when I'm recording and writing, making beats, I'm in the gym. You know, that's when I get a chance to work, and when I get a chance to perform it, there ain't no feeling. There ain't no feeling to describe it. Whether it's like 5 people, 20 people, 200, 300 people, 1,000 people, like that same energy is always there. And, you know, just to know that I got people that's, you know, rooting for me and depending on me, that makes me go extra hard, because I can't fail at this point.
Most definitely. So let's talk about hip hop, rap in general. If modern day music is somewhat broken or contrived, whereabouts in the musical timeline do you figure that it all went wrong?
Social media. Social media got involved.
Yeah. I mean, is it the oversaturatedness of social media, or is it just everybody trying to be... I mean, some personalities are way bigger than their music. Like, their music sucks, and just because of their image or personality or the stuff they get into kind of overshadows anything that they ever put out. Is that the reason?
You know,
what would you say?
I would say just because the social aspect of it, like you say, you know, people with garbage music is in front of millions of people and don't deserve it, but they got the right people behind them making sure they get there. You know, it's that social media that's a big engine right there. If you know how to use it right and you got the right people behind you, it's gonna work. You trust the process of it, it's gonna work. I feel like social media just made it more accessible for, you know, unsigned artists, independent artists. At this point right now, it's just changing the game. Every month, something new with social media. There's something new social coming out. There's all new ways coming. And all because of social media. Cell phones, it can be reached easier, you know. It's more accessible than it was 10 years ago.
Most definitely. And, like, where do you fit in to fix this problem?
We just bringing back good music, man. That's missing. Not saying it like that. I'm bringing back what I feel is missing, like the authenticity, not trying to wave ride, not trying to sound like nobody. You know, I'm just bringing back what's missing. I feel like a lot of people are not being them. You know, they just trying to come on, catch a wave, get a good summer or a good year or two, and we don't hear about a lot of people following after that. You know, my impact, I want to be around for a long time, so I ain't catching no wave. I'm just, you know, being me and staring down to what I'm true to, and my fans and everybody else will see that.
Most definitely. So straight up, man, who was the first person to confirm with you that your music was solid? And like mom and dad or brothers and significant others don't count.
It had to be, to be honest, it was one of my friend's uncles. And he was like, man, why you keep on playing? Because I've been doing music since I was like 15. I started off as a producer making beats. Then I stopped once I learned how to rap. I started making beats. Then I started rapping. Then I had to take a break from that, you know, trying to figure out who I am in life. You know, life took its course with that part. And then, you know, I'm back now. I got all the right tools around me, you know, to be a great artist, great producer, and be great to my artists, you know. I've had that time, you know, even though I haven't been on the main scale like that, but I've been around artists. I've been around it. I just haven't had the light. So, you know, with that being said, I've just been learning, and now I'm ready to, you know, I'm ready for the world now.
Mm-hmm.
I've sat back long enough to, you know, see what's going on and see where I fit in with it and how I'm going to play a part in it. And, you know, now I got the right people behind me to make sure that happens.
Most definitely. And, you know, speaking of the genre, with the explosion of the way that this new wave rap is, you know, in the past decade or so, not even a decade, maybe the past 3 or 4 years, we've seen the likes of Travis Scott, Jaden Smith, Childish Gambino. We all also watch different faces and names come up, and we listen as the terrain of the genre has, as it was explored for the first time. That being said, it is still boldly a new genre by comparison to almost all of the rest out there, and generally that indicates there's still a lot of room to further mine and explore the style and sound of all different kinds of new stuff that hasn't even happened yet. So here's the question, man. What do you feel like the next phase of evolution might be for hip-hop culture and rap genre?
That's a good question. You know, music is forever. You know, it's, no matter what, you know, it's always going to be here. And I feel like I really ain't got a good question for that, to be honest. It's the first time I've actually had a question I don't have a real good answer for. I hope it don't just be no wave running type of move that it's been for the past 4 years. You know, next year it's going to be something different. It's going to be a different wave next quarter.
Most definitely, yeah. I mean, do you conform to the wave, or do you kind of have your own, you know, invention of the wheel, if you would?
Yeah, I'm in my own lane.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. I'm behind this wheel right here. I don't even listen to music. I don't even listen to music unless my artist play it. Like that's what type of mode I'm in. I don't even listen to other artists. Like I hear the songs because I be in the car with people and stuff like that. I be like, oh, who that is? They be like, man, you really need to get in the loop, man. You out the loop for real. You don't know no new music. That's how hard I be on my craft. Like, I ain't trying to listen to them. I don't want to start sounding like them.
Yeah. All right. So how do you feel that music in general unites people?
Man, it's a feeling. It's a feel. That's the one thing everybody in this world have in common. If we don't have nothing else in common, we got music. You can walk in the room with 20 people you don't know. Soon that music come on. All of y'all got something in common. All of y'all laughing, moving around, and y'all talking to each other. Music is just the most universal language. You know? I just feel like if you can't do nothing, music can help you get there. And I feel like that's what that helps me a lot. Shit, the music. Music. It's just one hell of a language. Period. I know a lot of people that we have nothing in common. But once that music get in the play of everything, oh, so I didn't even know we had this much in common.
Most definitely. And can it be an equal force in dividing people as well?
Of course, if you want, people, a lot of people believe a lot of what they hear. Some people believe what they see, and that's the power of social media. You can make something look like it ain't, and you can make something that ain't look like it is.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So one thing in common with many of the artists that come from the old school is that they stood up against many injustices, like the gangster rap movements, of course, taking the issues of politics, police corruptions many times straight on. Whereas the new age of hip-hop kind of is more self-reflective, it's going through different life experiences that they are living. I'm not saying that they don't have, encounters with police, but it's less provocative in that area. Would you consider your music political in any way?
No. I don't get into political stuff like that. I like my life, and I like being an artist. I like the benefits that can get political.
Yeah.
I don't want to mention them people.
I mean, like, what's the sole reason for that, though?
What'd you say?
What's the sole reason for that? The reason why you stay out of politics?
The sole reason why I'm not political?
Yeah.
Because some things can reach people a certain way, and it can reach people that it shouldn't reach, You see it happening with rappers today. They're talking about political stuff. Some of them not free right now, just because of their choice of words that they choose to rap about, express about their political powers or whatever. They're expressing about what they believe in, should happen politically. I don't get into that. That's not for me.
Gotcha. Do you feel like the politics of our country, the USA, ever interfere with music in general?
Well, politics interfere with everything.
Yeah.
So, politics has a lot to do with everything that's going on. I just don't get into it. That's not a conversation I even like to talk about.
Most definitely. So let's jump to your single, man. As far as the title goes, I Want It All. I mean, we can probably sum it up from that, but I'm sure there's a deeper meaning. So what's the science behind the meaning of this record? What it means to you as an artist, as a person?
It means a lot to me. I want it all. Like, this is my debut to the world, and that's how I'm coming with it. I want it all. The presidential, the AP, I want it all. The Musain, the race, I want it all. I want the crib with the yacht too. I want it all. That's what I've been studying for. That's what I've been spending nights, weekends in studios, traveling the world for. I want it all now. I feel I deserve it all. So I want it all.
What is all? What does that include?
Everything that I want. Anything that I want. I want it all. I don't want just one thing. When I want something, I want this, I want that. I want this, I want that. And the whole concept of how I want it all is like, now I'm at a point in life where I can get that. I can reach those heights, those peaks with my music. I feel like I'm going to be able to live out that dream that I always wanted, which having the cars, the houses, making sure my family right, everything. I want it all. I take on that responsibility as a man with my family right now. So it's like I take on a lot of titles as a man. So I want it all. the position that I take on in life, I shouldn't want nothing less than that.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyway, I don't know if you believe in what I call the law of exchange, but I like to ask you a question about hard times. I mean, we can always mention a struggle with poverty.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely, I can definitely relate to that. I've had days, weeks, months, homelessness, being broke, being rich, being broke again, being rich, being broke, and then just having money. So, the back and forth, I get tired of falling off and on, is what I used to say back in the day. But given those experiences, I have a totally different outlook on the value of money overall. Some days, everything has to be about money. I mean, I will even confess I don't like conversation with people unless it's about money or me making some money or something to put me in a position to make some money. Like 50 Cent said, my brain is trained to get the money. Hustle or die is so real for me. But, given the law of exchange, I've come to realize that energy and time is also a payment in many ways. And I have to come down at times and, quit being so standoffish towards humans in that matter. Have you ever experienced anything like that at all?
So, yeah, of course. I experience things like that all the time. I've been experiencing that since I was 15. I've been experiencing ups and downs since I was 15. I ain't grow up with my dad. I've been with my mama since I was born. I knew who my dad was, but he wasn't no part of my life. My stepdaddy was for a little bit too, but I ain't had the regular life that a regular kid had. I grew into. I skipped the boy stage. It was straight to being the man.
Wow.
So I know what it's like to. I've been to prison. I know what the struggle's like. I've been down that road. That's why I'm here where I am today right now. That's why I'm able to have these interviews, make this music, because of my struggle, because of what I've been through. If I hadn't been through what I've been through, we wouldn't be having this conversation. I wouldn't even have this interview. Like, my struggle was real. Like, prison, you know what I'm saying? Nobody to call but my mama. I don't even want to call her.
Wow.
Yeah, shit get real. Your friends, they there, but you see how shit, skip my name. You know how real it gets when you put into a position where you're not used to being there. And the struggle, don't nobody plan on going through it. I've had days where I was up this day, next week I was down bad. Nobody want to do nothing for me. Nobody want to give me a handout. Nobody want to help me. And shit, next day, I'm back on top. Yeah, I've been there, done that. I've been the baller for the month, for the year. Fuck that. I won't ball forever. I want ball the right way.
I hear you, man. So what is the immediate future? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I said, but everything, it ain't always about money. You know what I'm saying? Because, money mess up a lot of relationships. And money turns a lot of good people bad.
That's true.
I'd rather keep my 70, than over some money. That's something that's always going to be here. I'd rather keep my self-respect and, I went out over some money. But, different people, different strokes for different folks. People value things different.
That is so true, my brother. So what is the immediate future looking like for you right now?
The immediate future looking like for me is getting I got a few things in the works. I don't want to speak too much on, but I got some few major artists probably about to get on my beats, and I got some production things in the work with artists, with major label artists right now. Waiting on that paperwork to come back. I don't want to spoil it, but I'm a producer also. I've been producing heavy. I've been making beats and writing songs, and I also have two artists that I'm working with, LRB Swag and LRB Prodigy. Yeah, they're my artists, and I'm trying to push them too because they're really good. The world will be hearing them real soon.
All right. What would you like our listeners, your fans, to see you, and where can they reach you at?
You can reach me on all social media at Eway LR, EWAYLR. My next concert coming up August 31st, Rochester, Minnesota, Splash Dash at Foster Aaron's Park. You know, we're throwing the end of the summer party. That's in my hometown. Well, not my hometown. This is where I'm residing at, but you know, that's why I represent Rochester, Minnesota. We're having a big old bash, a festival we're trying to turn it into. So that's where you can catch me at August 31st.
Most definitely. What's your accessibility with fans? Is it important for you to keep them close or to keep people at a distance?
I really keep them close. I really keep my fans close, so that's why I'm dropping material. I'm engaging more. You know, my team telling me I need to engage with my fans more. So I'm trying to adapt to that because, you know, I'm not that type. I haven't been that type of person, that type of artist. So I'm a secretive person, so I don't like people in my lifestyle. But they like, if this is what you want to do, you got to open up. Well, you know, I'm slowly getting there. Starting to open up more with my fans, interact with them more.
Most definitely. All right, guys, are y'all ready for some music? Because I am. And just in case you need those links to their social media, we have them in the description of this episode. So all you have to do is click the links, and they'll take you right to it. But for right now, we have Eway, with this song, I Want It All. Check it out. We'll be right back.
Presidential of the AP, I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. Might do Saint of the Wraith. Look at the stars. Look at the stars. Look at the stars. My bitch, she say I'm a beast. Bitch, I'm a dog. Bitch, I'm a dog. Bitch, I'm a dog. I want the crib with the yacht too. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all before I get in. I want it all like when I get in. I want it all like bitch, you your friend. I want it all like bring me like 10. Bring me that little 20 and we can do business. I never play soccer. I don't like to kick it up. Bob on my chop from the rock to the cities. Don't know, ask about me. Go check my credentials. Rocker a monster. They say I'm a problem. I get to the dollars and fuck all the bitches. The Mossy I slash, you like how I drift. Ice on my neck, yeah, that's what on my wrist. Say that she dance with bitch when I tip. Taking these chances, I love the risk. All of these bands, I flex with your bitch. I want it all and she want this dick. She a cool little thotty, tattoos on her body. I fuck with her shawty cause she with the shit. She don't wanna shop, she just wanna hit lick. She not looking for love, she just wanna be missed. Pop me a pill, I'm off in your bitch. You calling her phone, she off on this dick. After I bust her, she gone in the lift. Back to the money, them hundreds I grip. I want it all, remember I was broke. I was down bad, had to sell me some soap. Now back up, I can get what you want. Say you need a price, I can give you that quote. I want it all like I'm off the boat. I want them Perkies, plus send me some more. I want them peas, plus send me some more. He like, wait, check it, that shit at the door. Presidential of the AP, I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. Might do Saint of the Wraith. Look at the stars. Look at the stars. Look at the stars. My bitch, she say I'm a beast. Bitch, I'm a dog. Bitch, I'm a dog. Bitch, I'm a dog. I want the crib with the yacht too. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all.
All right, guys, and we are back. That was Eway with his song, I Want It All. Check it out. The links, like I said, the links are in the description of this episode. So all you have to do is click those links and take you right to it. But for right now, let's welcome back Eway.
Y'all playlists.
Hey, man.
Y'all go add this to all y'all playlists, man. Out on all social media, video on YouTube. New music is available too, man. I just dropped a new video yesterday too. New song on all platforms too, called Turn Myself In. Go check it out. Go like it, share it, support. I got a lot of music on the way, man.
Turn Myself In. Is that what you're feeling like right now?
That's the name of the song.
Oh, I mean, I know that, but is that how you feeling about life? Turn yourself in, and kind of get stuff out the way.
I like that. I like that. I like how you just jump straight into it.
Yeah,
you was real precise with your words like that. I like that. Yeah, it's just giving everybody a different side of me. A real side of me, a personal side. I'm speaking about it for once, and things I'm going through in life, legal troubles. Putting it out there for once, opening up to my fans, getting a lot of good feedback on it.
Most definitely. All right, man. Well, we're going to continue to.
Man. You go check that out too, man. Eway, Turn Myself In on YouTube, all social platforms, all major platforms is out. Check it out. Thank y'all for having me. Follow me on all social medias, man.
Thank you, and may God bless you, man, and we'll continue to watch you for the rest of this year and beyond.
Oh, man. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Most definitely, man. You're mad talented, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Man. A lot of more good music coming, I promise y'all. I would not let up.
Most definitely. All right, man. Enjoy your night.
You too, man. Thank y'all again for having me.
Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/only1mediagroup, iTunes, YouTube, any app that's on a Google Play or iTunes store, or our website, and that goes from every single episode that we've ever aired. If you'd like to request music or a particular guest or send something for me to play, email it to theradio@only1mediagroup.com. If it's music, please label it by artist and title. Here's my disclaimer. We are genre-free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay, but facts alone. And actually, you can scratch all of that because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Nah, just kidding. On behalf of myself, Dini-Mussolini, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, as well as Spreaker. We always follow back. That is the number one rule. Okay, well, just remember to be yourself and be absolutely great at just doing that. Avoid being too comfortable because you're messing with your potential when you do that. Peace and have a good night.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.